Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the cheapest coins anywhere, check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
We have AKA Cruise today, but man, the content schedule for this week, guys, is absolutely insane, and we have to talk about a couple of other things currently going on in MUT. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Boston Sports for being a part of the Nota Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn notifications on, and comment down below, Nota Gang. Also, guys, last night we had the final NFL game of the season, but if you guys have not already checked out Underdog Fantasy, we still have NBA season, there's MLB coming up shortly as well, UFC all year long, and a ton more. If you guys have not already checked Underdog Fantasy, you can use code ZERK to double your first deposit up to $100. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks. Still have NBA, definitely been posting that a bit over there. Which, by the way, new users will get a 0.5 point special for Luka Doncic tonight, and there's also going to be a Donovan Mitchell special, which is probably going to be available like very shortly after I post this video. Maybe only available for like an hour or 2 hours, whatever, but it's going to be really, really low. This tweet got a lot of retweets. Might be like 1 point in the first quarter. All right, guys, so starting off, let's take a look at the content schedule because, man, it is insane, the content schedule for this week. So as you guys can see, we do have 3 GMM streams, which are going to be on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And on those streams, he already said the dates for those. So Wednesday the 14th, they're going to be doing the weekly wildcard reveals. Thursday, they're going to be revealing the new program. And then Friday is going to be the Team of the Year nominees they're going to be revealing. In terms of the other content, though, we have AK Cruise today, and again, this is a guess here because they didn't put dates, but I'm assuming that the Super Bowl MVP, which is Patrick Mahomes, is going to be dropping tomorrow, and NFL Honors releases 1 through 3, which what exactly does that mean? Is that going to be, you know, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, and then maybe like Comeback Player of the Year, whatever? I don't know exactly who's coming when. We'll find out, though. Usually it starts off, I think, with the rookies, if I recall correctly, and then they kind of go from there. Last one being the MVP, which would be Lamar Jackson. I'm assuming those are dropping tomorrow. If that's the case, you would expect probably some reveals tonight, so I'll keep you guys posted. I wish they would just put dates on it so we would know, right? Weekly wildcards, that of course can be Wednesday, and then we have on Thursday the new program. Now, my question is it literally called new program? Like, is that what it is? Is it literally called new program, or do they just not have a name for it? I don't know. I have absolutely zero clue what it could be. I have literally zero clue. Aside from that, we have the Team of the Year voting, which is going to go live. So the Team of the Year promo, that is likely going to be coming here in a couple of weeks. The voting should be going live, though, on Friday, seeing as how EA said themselves they are going to be doing the Team of the Year nominee reveals on Friday. And then we have Ultimate Legends on Saturday. Again, you would expect some reveals there. Probably going to be like Friday night, they'll reveal them. We'll get like a big batch of Ultimate Legends. Usually we get like 6, 8, 10 plus, who knows how many they want to do. But yeah, insane content schedule. The only thing I do want to mention, though, is doesn't say anything about the MCS players. The Derrick Henry quarterback and the free safety Parham, it's not on here, so I don't know. I'm not too sure about that, but also, if you guys have this, if you bought the bundle, this is a while ago, the 99 overall Super Bowl MVP, again, it looks like to me probably tomorrow. Maybe it's Wednesday. I don't know. I would assume tomorrow, but we'll see about that. Your token will, of course, turn into Patrick Mahomes. That is who won the Super Bowl MVP. Which, yes, by the way, Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes likely means that his limited here is going to get a lot cheaper. And as you guys can see, his LTD is already getting way cheaper, right? 650,000 coins. Obviously, we're going to get a 99 Mahomes. It's going to be better, right? Now, also, though, one player, and I think only one player, actually ended up hitting their Super Bowl objectives, which is absolutely crazy. But Jair Brown did end up getting his objective, 7+ tackles and 1 interception. So he should get his update right here. Again, I don't know when this is going to update here. Maybe tomorrow when they drop like Mahomes, whatever. But deep zone KO and deep route KO in his tier 6 should be 1 AP. That's pretty massive. And one final thing I do want to bring up here before we get into the AKA Cruise is going to be the lighted up token. I told you guys about this a couple days ago. There was a glitch going on with the lighted up tokens and also with team captain tokens where if you removed it off of a player, it's lost. Well, it appears as though it is now fixed to where you can remove it off of a player. At least I asked people over on Twitter and they said they're good. You know, they didn't lose it, whatever. So it appears though that's good. Now, what about the people that lost them? Don't know. I have not seen Madden NFL Direct tweet out anything about it yet. So I only know what EA tweets. And actually, one last thing here, guys, before we get into the AKA Cruise, there is another glitch currently going on with the head-to-head event for the Super Bowl. Multiple people have now tweeted me today with their wins not tracking. So I don't know what is going on. We just had an event glitch like last week, I'm pretty sure, where the wins weren't tracking. Shout out to EA. Again, not tracking. Alright, so now let's get into the AKA Cruise. As you guys can see, we do with the LTD Marshawn Lynch, which I thought maybe he would have Freight Train X Factor. He has Wrecking Ball. He has 96 speed, 96 excel, 95 change of direction, 97 truck, 97 break tackle, 92 juke move. The card is good, but we have so much content coming out, okay? We have so much content coming out. Do you guys really want to go ahead and, you know, spend the AP, or spend the coins, I should say, to get someone like Marshawn Lynch, where then maybe if you want to run like angry runs on him, you have to spend 1 AP there. I gotta say though, I would probably spend it on the angry runs over the Wrecking Ball, just gonna say that. Angry runs is really, really good. He also does get Unstoppable Evasive, and then he has Tank for 1, Jukebox for 1, Bruiser for 1, and Running Back Apprentice for 0 AP. Aside from that, you guys see he does get Super Bowl, gets playoffs, cover athlete, you know, ghost to mutt, the normal stuff. And then we also have Dante Hall and Heath Miller, which it looks like Heath Miller here, is that red zone? Is that red zone threat? Yeah, red zone threat right there. Also gets Vanguard. He has a third down threat for 1, tight end apprentice for 1, and short and elite for 1. 94 speed on him, 90 strength. And this is actually a very, very solid tight end. 87 excel, 95 trucking. The run blocking is insane. And in terms of team chems, yeah, he also gets Super Bowl. I know last week with AKA, those players got Super Bowl. I guess they're just adding Super Bowl to them for some reason. Dante Hall, 96 speed, 97 excel, 93 short route running, 91 medium route running, and 96 deep route running. 96 change direction, juke move, spin move, 93 break tackle. Really good. Does get Yak 'em up for 0 AP. Evasive AKA for 0 AP as well. And then he gets Return Man for 0. You had to expect he would get Return Man. Somehow, some way though, Dante Hall doesn't get Super Bowl chem. I don't know anymore. And then I'm just curious to see, and it looks like he did not update yet. So Jair Brown, they didn't update him yet with the deep zone KO and the deep route KO. So again, I don't know exactly when he's going to update and get his, you know, 1 AP there. And then Patrick Mahomes, doesn't look like today that's going to be dropping. But as you guys see, we do have some special offers. We have 392 pluses. There is so much content this week. This is not worth opening up. Not worth opening up. We do have the 86 plus overall BND Super Bowl player, so we will get into, you know, this 1 coin pack right here. We get 86 overall BND Deion Bush, and then we do have a 80 plus overall platinums for 200 points. You guys know my personal opinion on platinums. Love platinum offers because, again, there is no tax on them. Is get 81 overall DeAndre Hopkins, and the second one is 81 Jerry Jeudy. We will take that and we'll do some AKA cruise packs. A lot of content this week. I know a lot of people though are probably going to look to sell off their team. I think a lot of people out there are probably going to look to sell off their team in anticipation of, you know, all this content coming out. Like I've told you guys literally all year long though, if you're going to sell your team, too many people are aware of, oh, the market might go down, and I'm sure a lot of people out there are going to sell their team right now. If you're selling your team like today, let's say you guys sell your team off because you're scared of all this new content coming out, don't expect to buy it back this week. You know, if you're selling your team off at this point, I personally, if I was going to sell my team, I considered it earlier today. But I'm going to keep my team, so of course, you know, in case there are some really, really good cards dropping this week that you guys want to see gameplays with over on Zirksee 2, I can do that. But if I was selling my team, I wouldn't buy back for like 2-3 weeks, as you get 91 LT, 82 overall, 87 T. There's just too many people that are very, very aware of what kind of goes on with the market nowadays. So yeah, if you're going to sell your team off, I've told you guys all year long, it's not like a sell your team buy back same week deal anymore. It is more so you're waiting a couple weeks to buy it back. So just know if you guys do that, that's kind of the thought process behind it. But let's take a look here. One last pack. We get CMC. All right, so let's take a look here at the AK crews. We'll see exactly what their prices are looking like, but I do kind of expect us to get some reveals tonight. So like I said, you guys might see another video from me tonight going over the NFL Honors reveals, the 99 Mahomes. If they're gonna put it out, it would probably be tonight here. But Marshawn Lynch here is going for 3 million coins. So maybe like 7 p.m. or so. That's normally when they do the reveals. And then, of course, that stuff will probably be dropping tomorrow afternoon. And taking a look here, the 95 overalls, guys. Let's see if we can find them. You guys see Dante Hall is 600K and Heath Miller about 600,000 coins. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. And if you did, make sure you drop a like in the video. And, of course, hit that sub button down below. Insane content week coming up. Absolutely insane, probably the biggest of the entire year. Head-to-head event glitch. It looks like as of right now, the tokens are fixed, but I don't know what's going on with like people who lost their tokens. Contact EA help. You know, I will keep you guys posted if EA tweets about it, but if they don't, I don't know anything. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.